In a small town bar with my dogs by my side, talking about the days we took that ride. Eagle globe and anchor tattooed on our skin. Semper Fi, brother, through thick and thin. Remembering the fallen, those left behind, prisoner of war, and the ones hard to find. Missing in action, they gave all they could. For love of country, they stood where we stood. We're Semper Fi, we raise a glass tonight to the devil dogs who fought the mighty fight. Always faithful, never gonna break. For our Marine Corps pride, we stay awake. Around the bonfire, tales of sacrifice, the ones who couldn't make it back to life. Their spirit lingers in the freedom's air. We carry them with us, oh how much we care. Back in the barracks, those long lonely nights, dreams of battlefields and the endless fights. With every sunrise, we keep marching on. For those who are lost, yet their memory lives strong. We're Semper Fi, we raise a glass tonight to the devil dogs who fought the mighty fight. Always faithful, never gonna break. For our Marine Corps pride, we stay awake. We raise a glass tonight to the devil dogs who fought the mighty fight. Always faithful, never gonna break. For our Marine Corps pride, we stay awake. For our Marine Corps pride, we stay awake.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the kennel. I'm Devil Dog, and that's Belloop29. YouTube, please. Belloop29 Homestead. Belloop29 Cute Critters. Freaking, I don't know what else his name is. Anyways, what? Go ahead.
And food.
Oh, yeah. Belloop29 Food and Food. Belloop29 Gardening. Belloop29. I don't know. It's Belloop. Okay.
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay. All right. Got 20 people in here, Daz. Thanks for coming in. We have Arlene, Matt, Backlash Fisherman, Devil Dogs Keeper.
Sorry.
What? Devil Dogs Keeper Jamie, DJ's Cartoon Universe, M. Buglet, Homestead in the Wood with D, Julie Delk, Major Dez at Peaceful Dez, Gunnery Sergeant Rip Curl Readiness, Traveling with Special Abilities, Major Ralph at Webb's Web, Whistle Stop Homestead Ed, and YouTube Police.
Well, you
I already said you, huh?
Yeah, but I don't know what rank I am.
You're not. You're YouTube Police.
No, you take another look.
Oh, Major Beltloop 29. He changed, and Daryl Hansen. He changed his channels midstream. You can't do that, bro. You can't change your channels midstream after I already say what's up to you.
I can.
Traveling with special abilities. Think that's it. Okay, let me find Julie Delk real quick. Make her a mod. There she is.
What's up, Daryl?
Add as moderator.
Daryl, my other brother, Daryl.
Okay. Now, just want to. Sorry.
I was just saying, hey,
And Simon. I knew it. I didn't even have to look. Let me find out what rank Simon is. Hold on a second. Come on, get off of there. Us. Where's Simon?
I wonder if I get points for watching you with two different channels.
Simon, Captain Simon, and Yes I Can Barbecue. All right, now let me try to pop this out. Pop out, chat. So it's easier to follow along. I can put it right over Gary's face, and I ain't got to look at Gary.
Smart
All
aleck.
right. What? I'm sorry.
What you gonna put over my face?
Nothing.
You act like you're Gracie or something.
My popped out chat.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. Hoorah, Steven.
Not a bad idea. I can pop out chat and put it over your.
Why are you taking my ideas?
'Cause
Not a problem, Julie. The reason I do that is because if you are a mod, you can just, if you see a channel that you're not subscribed to, you can just click on that channel, click go to channel, and it'll take you right to their channel. You can check them out. You can subscribe to them and everything else. What was almost a good idea?
By the way, you may want to put yourself in front of that thing on your OBS so that you're
No,
don't go over your
no,
head.
no. Which thing you talking about? This one right here?
Well, Simon's the
Or this one right here? This one right here.
Hang on. I can't tell because I got you blocked. with
You
the
got me
chat.
blocked?
Yeah.
Why
with
you got
the
me?
chat.
Well, then I can't help you, Gary.
I'm
That's-
talking about right now the stickers that are popping up over your face when you go to side
There's-
to side.
There's no stickers popping up over my face. I'm right here.
Sold on RV Life.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, but it pops. Your head goes behind it when you move over that way. So
Well,
if, I'm
All
just
right. Hey, look. Yes, I Can Barbecue. Captain Simon at Yes, I Can Barbecue. Y'all go check out his channel. He can cook. Well, I think he can cook. It looks like he can cook on his channel, but he's never cooked anything for me. You got a Bell Loop 29 towel, Gary?
I
What are you
got
trying
a
to-
Peaceful Death towel, which you can't,
Gary.
and I got a
Can't see it, Gary.
Uh,
You see the Peaceful Death towel, Gary.
Speed UTV.
Gary, I can't see the speed or the Peaceful Death towel.
Oh well, that's it right
Green screen, bro. It goes in between. It's hollow, Gary.
there. I understand.
It's
that.
hollow.
Hollow Mata or something. Mahalo, Eddie.
Mahalo. I don't speak Hawaiian, Gary.
Well, how do you know it's Hawaiian if you don't speak it?
Beagle Mom. Welcome in, Beagle Mom. She just subscribed. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. We have you can't see this one. It's hollow too. It's oh yeah, you can see it. Sleeper Barbecue as Lance. We have a 805 Barbecue Junkie. That's Jorge. George. We have a Randy RX TX Barbecue. And I have more, but they're in another room.
Hey Sue, butt
I
file.
think that's all I got in here. I think that's all I got in here. But anyways. Hi, Sue. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in, Sue. There, that's better. All right. Somebody asked me what the stickers are for. Okay. The stickers are for Operation Rendezvous 3. Now, there's going to be more people than this here, but these are all everybody that sent me their logos that is going to be at Operation Rendezvous 3, April 11th through the 13th. We have Belt Loop 29 right there is Batman. He'll be there. And his wife, Rosemary Southern Crafts and Rosemary's Garden Southern Rosemary's Gardens and Southern Crafts right there. We have Tarsha, Triple Threat Firearms and Defense over in the corner. We have Pafford Homestead. We have Mark Kratz MC and Sabrina. We have Sold on RV Life. We have Peter Oldman King Homestead. We have Anita Texans Down Under. We have Ralph Webb's Web, Devil Dog's Keeper, Molly Pest Hunter's Pest Hunter's Best Catch, Reagan's Southern Boy Prepper from Louisiana, Ralph from Georgia, Tarsha from Georgia, Mark from up in Central Texas, Peter from Arkansas, Gary and Tammy's from Mississippi. We have Jace Hunter, Pest Hunters Outdoors from Texas, Jerry Butler Family Farm from Missouri. Up there in the corner, Peaceful Dez, who is from Florida, Big Matt, T-Rock Vittles and such, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, Rudin, Texas, Boyce and Nina, and Sammy Godwin. Sammy Goodwin with Godwin Honey. Anyways, that's what all the stickers are for. People that have said they are coming to the meetup, and they're already, said they were. So, BFW, what's up, brother? NBL, what's up, brother? Good to see y'all. We got 22 people in here. Let's see. I hope I didn't miss any chat, but if I did, oh well. All right. Y'all know that the 17th was St. Patty's Day, and I wasn't live then or anything else. And hopefully everybody has good luck the rest of this year. Now, I will tell y'all this. I do not, if y'all are new to the channel, I don't like any negativity, no drama, no, if you're up here on panel, don't talk over somebody. If somebody's talking, let them finish and take your turns. Elfish Tanks, thanks for coming in. I think I know them from Lance's channel, Sleeper Barbecue and stuff. Anyways, don't talk over anybody, wait your turn, and be courteous and kind and stuff like that. Those are basically the rules of the channel. Yep.
Only trouble is Eddie don't follow them when it comes to being nice to everybody. It's now, one of the things, do as I say, not as I do.
That's right, especially on my channel. Here's the thing. If you want to say drama or bad karma or my dog died, my uncle this, blah, 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 whatever, my uncle's in the hospital, whatever else, okay, y'all can go live on yours channel, okay? I like trying to keep things upbeat and positive and stuff like that, but if I decide to be negative, it's my channel. I can do that. And so, Steven, don't talk too much. So here's the thing. I have had some bad things happen. They say bad things come in threes and everything else. And I discussed this on Dez's channel last night. Here in a minute, I'll get to that. I know Jamie squirrel moment and everything else. But we are, instead of getting a 12 by 24 building that we'll have to go in and do in the whole inside and everything else, we're trying to look for a used, cheap, but decent RV. Okay, because we don't have a lot of money for a new RV or anything else. But what we were doing is we were going to move everything out of, or Jamie's stuff that she makes pens and stickers and magnets and coasters and dog tags and what else, Gary? Makes a bunch of stuff. Anyways,
your boss is here.
My boss.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, Moron. Welcome in, Moron. Glad you decided to show up. He'll only be here for like 2 seconds, 10 seconds. He'll say hi, and then he'll be gone. So thanks for stopping in, Moron. You spelt it wrong. It's M-O and then R-O-N. We go to Subway and they ask what his name is for the order or wherever, and I tell him his first name's Mo, his last name's Ron. And it would be like, he's a moron. Anyways, hey, Moron, you want to come up on panel? Let me send you a link, Moron. Come up on panel. You haven't been up on panel in a while, bro. I'll put it in chat.
Hey, Sam, good to see you. I thought you'd be taller.
Okay, if y'all don't know that story, I'll let you know. The first time we ever met Gary, Sammy asked me if I wanted to go with him to Louisiana. And so I went with him to Louisiana. And, this is from him. This is honey for Panchuco. Okay. And I was going to give it to Panchuco in the meetup, but I don't know if he's coming or not. So, but this is the honey from Sammy. And so anyways, we get to the meetup and we get out and meet Gary. And the first thing Sammy says to Gary is, I thought you'd be taller. Then we go inside and we meet Reagan, Southern Boy Prepper. And the first thing Reagan says to Gary is, I thought you'd be taller. And it was hilarious. I just started dying laughing. No, he did not, Simon. Don't even. Y'all know Barney Fife is a shorty. I didn't know. Oh, he's talking about you. Is he calling you Barney Fife?
I don't know.
No, you're not. In your dreams. In your dreams. Y'all come to the meetup and y'all be the judge of who's taller, me or Gary. That's the only way to settle it.
We're going to set the record straight.
Yeah, we will. We will set the record straight.
The showdown is there, Operation Rendezvous 3.
And we'll have boxing gloves too, where I'll beat Gary one-handed. I'll knock him out with my left hand, my weak hand.
I'm going to whoop you like a red-headed step mule.
Simon did that for you, Gary, because that sad trombone for you. Hoorah, Terry, welcome in.
I didn't even hear it, but I'm sure it's for you.
Well, I did because I can hear it. Everybody on YouTube can hear it. You just can't hear it.
Well, that's okay because you're the one that's sad. You're going to be sad after I whoop you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I tell you what. I got it. You bring that bottle of vanilla, and I'll bring a bottle of apple. And whoever is the tallest gets both bottles.
Whatever, Gary.
I'm fine with that.
So anyways, back to my subject. Bad luck comes in 3. So I've been looking for RVs and everything else. And I'm not meeting up in DC. I ain't got a truck that'll make it or money for a plane ticket or anything else, Quint.
And you can't imagine anybody picking him up if he was thumbing his way on the highway.
So anyways, I had been looking and I found an RV that looked pretty nice in our price range and everything else. And so the lady told me, well, I asked to see it or whatever. And she goes, well, and she didn't have very many pictures of it or whatever. So she goes, well, you can come see it Saturday. And this was Thursday. And so then I'm like, okay. What's up, Ed? And so anyways, I text her or sent her a message yesterday because this was on Facebook Marketplace. I sent her a message yesterday saying, hey, what time would be a good time to meet you tomorrow? And, what's the address and stuff like that. And she sent me a message back saying, it's pending. Okay. I'm like, well, I sent her a message back. I said, that's messed up. I said, I talked to you yesterday. I tried to get to see it and everything else. And you said the soonest you could show it to me was Saturday and everything else. So I messaged you yesterday. She never answered on Friday. And then I messaged you yesterday and stuff. And then Saturday morning, you tell me it's pending. And the next thing I know, it's still listed, but you can't message her. She's got it paused or whatever else.
It's a scam. It's a scam. She's trying to get more money out of you. saying
And
that's
well,
almost-
I'm not going to give any money until I see the product and everything, and decide whether I like it, decide whether it's worth the money and everything else. But the thing is it's hard to find a RV in my price range that's not leaking or trashed or anything else. But instead of paying $5,000 or $6,000 for a building, and that's just a shell of it, and then having to go in and putting everything else in it and stuff. So that was one bad thing that happened. Another bad thing that happened was my lawnmower stopped work. Well, the freaking deck fell through and stuff because I have a riding lawnmower that was given to me by Sammy, Godwin Honey, and I go to get on it, and I start riding around, and it stopped working and stuff, and so the bottom deck or whatever rusted through, and it's the belt popped off, and it's just not even serviceable. Yeah, where, Sammy? And with what money, moron? Anyways, so no, the lawnmower runs, dude. It's just I need to find a new deck, and I've been looking all over, and nobody has a Craftsman 42-inch deck or whatever. That's the issue, and I'm not going to go buy a new one when that one works fine and everything else.
Do you have a welder?
And then yeah, he
welder?
tried welding it. Daryl tried welding it before, and the welds didn't hold or whatever else.
And it's like so thin because all the rust.
Yeah, and that's what everywhere he welded it just come undone. I didn't even see any welds left or whatever. So my yard's getting thick and everything else. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3, because you hear bad things come in threes, was number 3. I lost my keys today. Or well, I don't know. I didn't lose them today, but I couldn't find them. Me and Jamie spent freaking hours looking for my keys. We looked in here, in the bathrooms, on the porch, we've looked everywhere. Okay, on the table, in dirty pants, everything, and we cannot find my freaking keys. Now, Mike, and I was gonna barbecue today. That's a good one, Simon. Okay, yeah, right there. Daryl said, "Yep, I repaired it till it can't be repaired." LOL. He's the one that welded it. Hoorah! What's up? Thanks for coming in. So, anyways, I was gonna barbecue, and I called Bobby because the trailer or the barbecue pit is like in the back and towards the shed. Okay. And it has a lock on the hitch. Okay. So nobody steals it or anything else. Well, I lost the keys, so I couldn't unlock it to bring it up here, to pull it up here to cook on. And I was going to cook this morning. I was going to cook to try it out because it's the first time I've cooked on this pit. I have a turkey I'm going to smoke. I had links. I had hot dogs. I had chicken. I had ribs and everything else. Okay. And I couldn't get the dang pit up here. Well, T-Rock Vittles and such, he has the other key to the barbecue pit. He has the key to my barbecue pit and he has the key to my trailer. So I tried calling him and he went fishing today. And then he was home power washing his boat and didn't hear the phone or whatever. I called him at 12:12, at 2:28, at 3:40, and at 4:36. He didn't answer any of those freaking times. And so I couldn't start, so I didn't barbecue today. Hopefully I'll be barbecuing tomorrow. So those are the freaking, I guess that's 4 bad things, you know? And then on top of that, you know, my wife said, I guess bad luck comes in threes. That's what I said. And she goes, I think they were talking about people dying in threes or something. And I said, don't say that. And I said, and the thing
for like a extra measure, you should get those 3 down. Like,
and the thing is there has been somebody that we know that recently lost someone, and then George Foreman died, and everybody heard about that. And I personally knew George Foreman, and I told this story on Dez's Live last night, and I'll tell y'all again, because everybody here wasn't at Dez's live last night. And then and Gary, if you'd be watching chat while I'm telling the story, I'd appreciate it in case anything comes up. But then and I don't know, Jamie said there was somebody else that died, but I don't know who. But anyways, I am from Humble, Texas. And well, that's where I graduated high school and everything else. I went there in 8th grade on up. Well, George Foreman, he lived in Humble at that time. I know he moved to Kingwood later, but he lived in Humble at that time. And when I was 15 years old, my first real job, okay, I mean, I mowed lawns, I hustled carts at the airport for $0.25 a cart and everything else when I was underage before I was 15 years old. When I was 15 years old, I got my first real job at McDonald's, okay? And when I worked at McDonald's, because George Foreman lived in Humble, I met George he'd go into McDonald's and everything else. And I swear I was in awe of George Foreman. His arms were as big as my legs, and I got thick legs, okay? I don't have little chicken legs like Gary and stuff, okay? I got some thick thighs and everything else. But hoorah, Colin, what's up? Thank you for coming in.
You call yourself thick?
No, my thighs. I've always had muscular legs, unlike Gary, who's got chicken legs. But anyways, so I mean, I talked to George Foreman several times when I worked at McDonald's, and then I worked at Pizza Hut when I was in high school, and I delivered pizza to his house. And my brother and my best friend, they worked at Deerbrook Commons, the movie theater. And George would come in, and he talked to us sometimes then, but a lot of times, you know, he would just kind of tip his hat, let us know, that, saying hi. We knew he was there because him and his family would go in the movie theater. And because I'd be in there with my brother and my best friend a lot, going to the movies, in high school, which seeing them free. But so George and his family would either be the first ones to leave the theater or the last ones to leave the theater. And George was an awesome guy, man. He was really down to earth, humble. He was so freaking cool. I talked to him, like I said, several times in my life. The last time I seen George was I was working a full-time job in Houston, downtown Houston. And then my second job, which was a part-time job, initially meant for the Christmas holiday thing, was at Papa's Barbecue in Humble. And so I left my first job, went to my second job, and I was in the kitchen cooking and stuff like that. And the guy that was in the drive-through at the time came back to me. He said, "Hey, man," he said, "George Foreman's in the drive-through." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, cool." I went in the drive-through, and it was right after Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that. And I leaned through the window. I said, "Hey, George, what's up? How was Thanksgiving or Christmas? How was family and stuff like that?" He's like, "Oh, it was really good, blah, blah," and everything else. I said, "I don't think you remember me, but I've known you since I." He's like, "Yeah, I remember you." Because I have.
You remember the beard?
No, I didn't have the beard then, Gary. But I had seen and known, and this was several years ago. This was back in 2006, maybe, or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. But I had seen and talked to George several times throughout my life. So, anyways, I said, "All right, man, you have a good one, man. Good seeing you. I got to go back here." So I went back to the kitchen and was finishing cooking and everything. And a few minutes later, the guy that was working the drive-through come to me and handed me a piece of paper. He said, "Man," he said, "George told me to give this to you." And I opened it up, and it was George's cell phone number. And so I went over to my mom's house when I got off work or whatever else, and I set it on the table, and she threw it away. But anyways, that's my story. And I mean, I've met other people, but George is always, he's always got a place in my heart as kind-hearted and nice and humble as he was and stuff like that. So, but
Humble and humble.
Yeah. But that's that story. And Somebody said somebody else died, or Jamie did, but I don't know who it was. But anyways, hopefully all the bad luck's over, and hopefully everyone has good luck this year, and everything else. Hoorah, Jerry! But yeah, that's my bad news, and my other news is like Tuesday. I go to the Tuesday. I got to go up to the VA. I have to have see my endocrinologist. I have to give blood first, see my endocrinologist. I have to go get a chest x-ray. I have to talk to the anesthesiologist and I think there may be one other thing. I don't know, but I got to do that Tuesday. And then Friday on the 28th, which is my grandpa's birthday, even though he's dead. He died 2 weeks before his 90th birthday. But my grandpa's birthday and my wife, her grandpa's birthday, because they had the same birthday. Thanks, Em. Appreciate that. And I have to have surgery on my wrist.
I was just wondering if you had one of those interesting stories like her grandpa and your grandpa met after, where one of them lost the left leg and one of them lost the right leg.
No, my dad was the one that had a leg amputated, not my grandpa and not her grandpa.
Well, maybe her dad and your dad, could have
No,
swapped.
her dad died when he was 40 of a massive coronary, and my dad died in 2017, I think.
Well, you
Because
bring
of complications.
You're bringing down the chat here.
I'm not bringing down the chat. You're trying to make up stories, and I'm shooting your stories down.
I'm just thinking that, I've heard stories where people's parents met like at the shoe shop with one of them looking for a right shoe and one of them looking for a left shoe. And, I thought that would have been a romantic story you could tell about, Emily.
You go ahead and tell the story about your family with looking for a left and right shoe and meeting Gary.
No, my parents met in the Army. We're very pro-military. My father and mother met in the Army and got, married, and they had me and my brothers and sister, and my brother went in the Army. I tried to go in the Marine Corps. They didn't let
Come
me
on
go.
up, Jerry. Come on up, Jerry. Gary's already up here. I'll replace Jerry with Gary. Gary with Jerry. Whatever. Hoorah, bat.
Very interchangeable.
Well, actually, my wife's grandpa, he's a first-generation American. His parents come from Mexico, and he was in the Army during the Korean War, I think.
So you do have one of those stories.
He's dead now, too. Not with losing a leg and looking for a shoe and everything.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Looking for two left shoes.
Yeah, but the story doesn't quite work if they both lost the same leg.
Hey, what's your story, Jerry? Or good news, I mean.
My son Wayne came home today.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
So he's got a bunch of staples in his head, but he came home.
Oh, that's good to hear.
That's good.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Susan.
How you doing?
Yep, I'm large. She can't see you guys. There you go.
It was just funny. You mentioned your son, and she pops through the door real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's doing okay and everything?
Well, we haven't gone to see him yet. He's home, but we haven't gone down there. We're going to go down.
Oh, okay.
He had a 4-hour to 5-hour drive home from Kansas City, so we figured just let him go till tomorrow. We'll go down and check out how he's doing. But he's got staples from one side of his head all the way across all the other side.
Oh,
Dang.
So,
I had staples in my head, but not all the way across. I was working at. I have a staple in the head story. I was working at Lowe's in the paint department, and I was stocking paint or going to get paint or something, and one of those little quart cans fell off and hit me in the head, and it sliced my head open. Okay, and well, first I just went ow and held my hand on it and stuff, and then I brought my hand out, and it was covered in blood, and so I grabbed some paper towels and stuff, put it on my head, and was holding it and stuff. And I think somebody looked at her or something, said, "Dude, you need stitches or whatever. You need to go to the hospital." So I went and found my assistant store manager, and I'm like, "Dave," and he said, "Hold on, Eddie, I'm talking to a customer." So I sat there and was holding my head, bleeding, and everything else. And he kept talking and talking and talking. I'm like, "Dave," he said, "Hold on, Eddie." He said, "I'm talking to a customer. Let me finish or something." And I said, "Dave," and took off the thing and showed him the blood. And he's like, "Oh." So I had to go to the hospital and get staples in my head. And then I had to do a drug test too, because anytime you have an accident, you got to take a drug test, make sure that it wasn't because of alcohol or drugs or whatever.
Like
So.
you're high or drunk or something like that.
Yeah.
But just
That
one
does
quart.
explain a lot.
Imagine if it's like a gallon or a 5 gallon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, 5 gallons they usually keep on the bottom, but yeah, if it would have been a freaking 5 gallon, I probably wouldn't even be around.
I know in Michigan, there was a Menards that opened up, I don't know if even maybe a month into the opening. There was a pallet of tiles up top on the rack, the highest spot in the world in Menards, and it fell down on the guy, customer, and I think he's dead. Yeah, he died.
Wow.
Dang.
I'm not alive by the whole pallet of tiles. I'm like, I don't like going in that place.
No, not across the lips, Simon.
So in other words, he got
When I walk through Menards, I'm like, I'm looking up, make sure nothing's tipping over. I am pretty cautious. I don't like that feeling, like being.
So in other words, what, Ed?
He got floored.
Oh,
he got floored.
hey, Des.
Hey,
What's going on?
Des, what you doing?
Hey, Des, you're off camera. Hey, Des.
what?
Shot.
No.
Makes you sounds better tonight. You
I
can
think I had like
understand her.
7 shots or something last night. Like, I didn't wake up with a hangover, so that was good.
What's going on, Gary? What are we looking at? What are we doing?
Nothing. You keep talking. I'm just looking for another background.
I will take a shot for Des.
I'll take it.
Oh, by the way, Eddie,
Brand new bottle.
Yeah, I cracked open a brand new bottle of tequila last night, so I had 7 shots of tequila and a beer to go with it. 1 beer.
I haven't drank beer in a while.
Oh, Ed's drinking chocolate milk. He just downed it.
I'm out of milk, so I can't make a cool sombrero. I don't have any beer, so that's going to stop. Tequila kills what ails you does. Yeah, what ails me is I want a cigarette and I can't have it because I decided I'm going to quit. So it's been 2 months and a week and 2 days, 3 days, 2 days. So fingers crossed, I keep on going.
What's up, Ed?
take me off the big screen. Come on now.
Not
Come on. Take it down. Go smaller, please. Thank you. I will be there on Saturday morning for this rendezvous. But because I'm having someone moving here from upstate New York, he'll also be coming with me.
Okay.
Because he's
Yeah.
never,
I'm here listening, Ronnie.
he's my nephew. He's never, ever been out of New York until today.
Hey, make sure he comes up on my panel first.
He's gonna learn.
I already told him never to go to Belt Loop's channel. Just go to Eddie's channel. Or Dez's.
I'm kind of upset. I'm kind of upset at him because she popped up on Gary's and before she come up on my. And I think I just told her. Come up on my panel before you come up on Gary's, and then she pops up on Gary's first.
What is this, Des? You going in the devil dog direction here instead of supporting me? Yours truly.
Look, you might be my bud, but he's my bestie.
We like Eddie.
Yeah, see, I'm a very likable guy, Gary. Unlike you, man. You're a little you're a little bit prickly at times, Gary. You kind of rub people the wrong way.
Me. Yeah.
You got me in your corner, buddy.
Ed and Eddie are going to stick together.
Gary's personality is kind of a little bit prickly sometimes.
It's only quickly with him and I when politics is involved. And then I'm like, bye, Gary. I love you. See you later.
Don't get me started with politics.
So that's when I skedaddle out of the channel. And then he can rant and rave and talk all about it he wants.
Welcome back, Stephen.
I
So,
have to give you a hard time.
But no, Gary and I have a great time when we're hanging out together in person.
hey, Gary, it's a lot brighter there now, bro. Before it was dark, and now you're a lot brighter.
That's because the sun's gone down to where you can't see. It's not bleeding in.
But also the background's lighter too with the sky and everything.
Well,
Hey.
I'll put it on the same.
Something I can do for you is this.
Yeah, see, it's brighter than what it was. Is that what it was, Gary? The sun was behind the green screen or something?
Right.
Oh, okay. Maybe you need to rearrange your office, Gary.
Well, I need
That way the sun lights up the green screen, and it looks good.
Hey, I used to have a lamp here and a lamp there that shone. And
What happened to them, Gary? Why'd you break them?
The dogs I got from you pulled them out of the electrical outlet and then chewed off the ends, so I can't use them anymore.
Why are you laughing, Dennis?
Which end did they chew them off from? The plug side or from the base side?
The plug side.
You can fix
You
that.
can redo those. Get the new plug at the
Well,
Home
it ain't
Depot or
like
Lowe's,
It
snip
ain't
off
like-
the end and rewire it and plug it back in.
It ain't like they chewed only that side off. Besides, I'm gonna get some of them stuff that like Eddie's got, those lights that he was showing me.
You can also learn how to rewire a complete lamp with new wiring.
Darling, I throw it away and I'll buy a new one. I'm an American. I believe in consumerism.
Ay, 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 hombre.
I'll throw that away and I'll throw the other one away too. Well, maybe the other one just needs a light. I don't know.
Hold on, let me try to go to this before I forget, Gary, and let me try to figure out how to. Maybe I should get Jamie to do it.
Hey, Gary, send those to me.
Jamie, you there? Send what?
Those lights
I
to me.
don't either. Traveling, I don't either. I just know that he's on Saturday nights, 8 Eastern, 7
Okay.
Central. So I go straight to Eddie's channel, look for the live, and I go to it. It's just automatic in my brain. Notifications. I
Yeah,
don't get.
that ain't funny, okay? That ain't funny. Traveling with special abilities.
I don't get your notifications either, but I automatically know that you're on Saturday nights.
Jamie, are you there? Oh yeah, she's there. Can you find these lamps? Because this is what I have, guys. I showed Gary on his live. If you weren't there, and that one ain't even on. Neither is that one. Oh yeah, that one's on. If you're running a green screen and everything, these right here, and they come in a pack of 3, I think, Gary. These right here light up the green screen. And there's a power button, and then there's a brightness. You can take it up or take it down.
Yeah.
See, it's going down right there. You can dim it. But it lights up, and it comes in a 3-pack. And I put one in front of me, especially like when I'm wearing a hat, like right now, to light my face up. And
They are currently unavailable, Eddie.
oh, are they?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, well, there's got to be something like that, Jamie. But
Do they have something below or similar or next to?
Yeah.
Well,
Ouch.
I figured Hey, until I retire, I'm putting way too much time into work to really fuss with a whole lot of this. I just do what I do, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, they're not expensive, Gary. If they were expensive, I wouldn't have them.
I don't mind buying lights. I honestly don't. It's just I got a little room, and until these dogs I've got that I got from you are calmed down with the whole chewing thing, it doesn't make any sense to buy anything nice. So,
all right, MT, welcome in. Thank you for
By the
coming.
way-
See, they were $40 for all three of these. It was a 3-pack, and it was $40, Gary.
if y'all want to
Good morning,
share in my pain, Eddie still has 3 dogs he's selling.
Guys, see, we have dogs, like we've been breeding for 11 years, okay? And we've have bought, she emailed it to me. Why is she emailing it to me? I guess I'll forward it to you in a little while, Gary.
Okay.
Anyways, we've been breeding Boston Terriers for 11 years. Our first Bostons were Mo and Padgy. They were both tuxedos, but they both had red in their bloodline. Padgy's mom was a red Boston Terrier. Send it to Gary, Jamie. Anybody else want the link for the or whatever for the lights? You could, if there's a link, you could probably post it in chat, Jamie, in case anybody else wants them. Anyways, so Mo and Padgy's mom was a red, and Mo had red in his bloodline because the only way to get a colored Boston is the mother to be a red, the father to be a red, or them to both have red in their bloodline. So out of Padgy's very first litter, she had 2 tuxedos and 2 honeys. Now, I've never seen a honey Boston Terrier in my life in person. I've seen pictures of them, but I've never seen one in real life. I've seen reds and stuff like that. And of course, black and whites, they're the most common. Traveling with special abilities wants it. So just post it in chat, baby, if you can. So anyways, they had Abby. And when we had red Abby, we kept her because she was a honey. She's 11 years old now. In June, she'll be 11. And so we couldn't find any red Boston Terriers around the Houston area. So we actually drove to Arkansas to get Redneck. We paid $800 for Red, okay, to breed with Abby to have coloreds. Well, Abby didn't throw anything but black and white and maybe a little bit of brindle in some of them. But so then we got Gracie. Red's 9 years old now. And we got Gracie. She's 7 now, or fixing to be 7. She's 6, fixing to be 7. And we got her, and we paid $800 for her to breed with Red to get coloreds. Okay. Hoorah, Carnegie. Thanks for coming in, brother. So the thing is we have Bostons that have went to Dallas, that area, San Antonio, down south, and then Drunken Chef Barbecue got Scully from us, and he had them transported out to Arizona, and then we have them in Oklahoma, we have them in Louisiana, we have them in Mississippi, and then Traveling Merton and Sue got Spike and Baby Gracie, and they're in Massachusetts. So we have Boston Terriers kind of all over. And then we have Penny. Now, Penny just went out of heat. We did not breed her. She's been in heat like 3 times. And because we still have 3, 1 girl and 2 boys we're trying to get rid of, we decided to hold off till the next time she goes into heat to breed Penny. But Gracie is a chocolate and Red's a red. Penny's more of a red, like red, because Red's a red fawn, so Penny and Red are kind of the same color. And Gracie's, a lot of hers are chocolate. They look like her more. But they may lighten up a little bit. But so, yeah, we have, and we've actually lowered the price from $800 because right now, as of tomorrow, they're 11 weeks old. And so, you know, they're not 8 weeks no more. They're getting up there, and we're trying to get rid of them. So the girl is $600 because girls sell easier than boys do. And the 2 boys are $500. So, and Jamie dropped the link for those lights or whatever, or ones like it.
Can I make a suggestion?
I'm sorry?
I was just going to say, why don't you keep one of the males, since Penny is your next female, and Red's getting up, 9 years old. I mean, hang on, I got to go anyhow. I'll be right back.
You got to go. Where are you
Well,
going?
Tammy, I don't know. Tammy needs me for something.
Tammy, you go do that honeydew list, Gary.
I ain't got
Gary.
no honeydew list.
Obviously you do. Tammy beckons, you run. Go. Bye-bye.
His boss is calling me.
Jamie says, no, Gary, we're not keeping them.
You what? I love you. I'm kind of miffed.
Oh.
So
Hey, Gary,
what?
I know what your problem is with them. They
What?
came from Arkansas. They got a little country.
Here you go, Eddie.
Country in them.
Give a dog a bone.
No, see,
I think she just wants a kiss, maybe. You can't blame.
I don't think she wants that, Gary. Not from you. Hey, Gary, Carnegie said you need a hug, bro.
I just got one. Thank you. She's about to go to bed, so she wanted a kiss and hug.
She wanted to kiss you?
Yeah, of course. I am the trophy husband after all.
I'm glad I'm sitting up high off the floor.
Well, my wife is the one that got the golden ticket. She pulled the brass ring. She won the husband lottery.
No, I will tell you this, Gary. Red has been a proven stud since we've had him.
Yeah.
He had one litter with Padgy. He had litters with Abby. He had litters with a friend of ours. She had a dog that a lot of her family wanted a puppy from her and stuff. So before she had her fixed, her name was Dixie, the dog, and he had litters with them, with her, or a litter with her. And then he had litters with Gracie. And he's still going strong. He can't keep up with Penny as much because Red's a crackhead, but Penny's a meth head, man. She's worse than Red ever was. And she tires him out. So
I understand. I'm just thinking he's 9. You still have several years, but I'm thinking about, as one of the males, though, would be from Gracie. And at some point, when the breeding goes back over to Penny, then it'll be from a different bloodline. You ain't got to worry about buying another dog, 10 years down the road or whatever, 7 years, whatever.
well, we're still gonna have one more. Jamie said, Gary knows. We're still gonna have one more litter with Gracie. And then after that one more litter, we're done breeding Gracie.
Well, maybe think about keeping one of those males. I don't know. I'm just thinking
that may be a possibility, Gary. But the thing is we got to worry about getting rid of these 3 that we have now.
I understand.
Because we don't want to get stuck with.
Jamie, I
Jamie
see.
said,
I see, Jamie.
Okay, we also our goats. We also have. I'll probably build them like a little goat playground later on because they are. Jamie has fixed their little freaking goat house up, pretty cute or whatever. She got signs all over. Gary's gonna get cut off of white girl enchiladas. So I heard her laughing from in here, Gary.
I need my white girl enchiladas.
Yeah, she says you keep talking about that, you're gonna get cut off from white girl enchiladas.
I'm trying to think of how to save y'all some money.
So right now I just need to get rid of these dogs. We got 3 left, 1 girl, 2 boys, and hopefully Jamie, come on, sell those dogs already. And then have them be calling me. I'll sell them. I'm a salesman. But so, anyways, Jamie's got the goat barn or the goat house or whatever, all cutesied up with signs and bird feeders and flowers and that we got from Merton and Sue and little tin things that she got from the dollar store and stuff like that. And then today we put a mineral feeder out of PVC pipe in there, PVC pipe in there, and filled it up with the goat minerals. So it's. Are you talking to me about that one lady? Nah. No, we've already that would be like half price. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Does Jamie need any seeds?
We're not doing a garden this year because we got so much other stuff going on. We have the garden.
Yeah.
Our garden got flooded last year, Ed, and then a tree that was dead fell over our shade building kind of. Well, not shade building, but a shade freaking thing that we put up to keep it out of the sun a little bit. A tree fell over and smashed it. We just put it up last year and it smashed it, and so we got to tear down that and tear down the old goat chicken turkey house and because it's rotted and stuff like that. And then we're doing the goat thing. We're trying to fence in the yard with my surgery, with the meetup, everything else this year. Well, next year we'll probably do a garden. This year it's just we got a ton of stuff going on and everything else.
Well, the reason why I asked, see this box right here?
Yeah.
It's good size deep. Hold on. See all those
Holy
baggies?
cow. Yeah.
There's 36 baggies that have 7 packages each in them. Some have flowers or sunflowers, flowers, and regular seeds. I got to get rid of this crap.
Hey, bring
36 packages.
Hey.
meet up. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
have a seed swap.
Yeah, bring them to the meetup. I mean, we can always do some giveaways with seeds too, bro.
Yeah, I'll bring some there. I'm giving some to because Jerry's going to be taking a good sized box for me to Jan's meetup that I've given her, and then I got to bring. I got to get my butt moving. I'm making candles that we talked about last week
Yeah.
because I already have Dez's stuff ready to go, and I'm giving her 2 stickers because she's so nice. Because you know why? If I don't give her 2, Eddie, what will happen? She'll lose the 1.
No, I've got sticker book, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm giving you 2 of them. But is it okay if I bring my nephew with me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, because he wants to learn about YouTube, and he's gonna. Oh, thank God he knows how to do construction work. Because I need a lot of it.
I've got this. So the stickers will go in here.
Okay,
Yes, there you go.
I need to make a
Hold on.
board and put all my, which I do
This
have
is
a
my
big.
this is my new book. My other book is completely full.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna make a sticker board out of.
I've got one of these for Eddie as well.
I need to make a sticker board and put all my stickers for people I actually know.
Eddie,
I say I like them, I just know them.
that's what it looks like when you fold it together.
Where'd
Oh,
you get
cool.
it at, Des?
Timu for like $40.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Timu.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
Hey,
Gary.
Hey,
Gary, Jerry, Des. Ed,
Hey.
hold things down. I'll be right back.
hey.
Okay.
All right. Next up on the mic is we got Jerry here having a mukbang.
Having what?
Mukbang.
I'm eating a salad.
There we
He's
go.
eating healthy, like you should, Gary.
You act like I don't eat healthy.
You don't. I've seen the food you've been eating. You've been showing it.
What have I done lately?
I don't know. Hey, I have to work for a living.
I do too. I work 64 hours a week. The fact is,
I work one more hour than you do.
okay. Well,
But see, I don't,
that's
but
what
hold on. To be fair, you sit in a car all day, right?
No.
Or in an office?
Well, typically I sit at the front gate having to hand out pews, take up pews, sign people in, take phone calls, dispatch officers.
Okay,
handle-
so you're sitting in a cubicle of outside.
Well, it's inside technically, but I have to go outside.
Right. I have to crawl underneath trailers that have chicken poop all over them and trucks.
Ew.
I work for a chicken company.
Oh wow! I've roofed for a living before. I've done the fast food thing. I did sales for about 30 years. I've done quite a few different things. I've been a police officer for about 10.
Well, I've been a truck driver for 17 and decided to become a mechanic.
You did what for 17?
Drove a truck.
Oh, nice. My buddy Trucker Jay, who I
know.
don't know if he's around or not. He was talking about coming in tonight, but he's driven the truck for the last 10. But he just started doing a card thing, baseball cards. He's
Hey,
been
Matt.
doing that in addition, but he's a workaholic.
My big little brother's here.
But when I clocked in to work yesterday morning, my boss looks at me and goes, "You already know you got over 40 hours?" I'm like, "Well, yeah. When you work 11 and a half hours a day, you're going to have 40 hours and,
Yeah, but I was talking with my daddy yesterday, and he was talking about how he worked 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for the last 5 years he worked. I work about 64, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. That we get in trouble if we work over 64. If they'd let me work 12 hours a day, I would do that 6 days a week. I'm just right now. My buddy Trucker Jay was working 80 to 90 hours a week on a flatbed, going pretty across country really. But hey, nothing wrong with good hard work. I don't know that I want to work in chicken poop, but working with chickens, we have about 20 chickens here. I do serve the community. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Quint. Well, I serve a fairly small community. It's a mental institution. I work in mental hospital. Hey, Big Matt, good to see you.
Yeah, but Randy just said truckers are dummies.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Neither would I.
Randy is a trucker, or has been. Although I'm not seeing Randy in the.
He's retiring from it now.
Hoorah, Randy. Hoorah, Matt. Yeah, Randy's here.
I don't see him.
He's here.
He's here.
How did I just ain't seen him yet?
Go to 902.
He's here. Look on the screen, bro.
Oh, hey, Randy. Hey, Randy drove a truck for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why he's saying that.
Because that's Randy, Gary.
Oh, okay.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Why do you think I just said Randy drove a truck for a long time?
Well, yeah, but that's Randy, Gary.
Yeah, Matt. Not all of them. Randy's a select few. Actually, that was the best. To me, that was the best job I ever had. I got to travel, which a lot of people could not afford to go to all 48 states, to Canada, and to Alaska because it costs a lot of money to travel. So I was fortunate enough to be able to do all that for 17 years.
Well, that would be nice. I get tired of driving though.
You get so used to it, you don't even realize how long you've been on the road.
Okay. What do you want?
Hey,
Come here.
hey, Des.
Yes, sir.
You know that little girl we have left?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a picture of her. Let me try to do it on here. She looks like a little old lady, even though
No.
she's a puppy. Let me see. Where's she got it posted? Oh, I know where. Yeah, you gotta stop talking.
Well,
I don't have much to say on what you guys.
What?
Hey, Jonesy?
Hoorah, Jonesy.
No, nobody. Not everybody's eating.
I'm not eating. I'll be eating on Gary's.
I'm not eating. I only ate dinner like
I'm done.
I'm
3
not
hours
eating.
ago.
I'm not eating. I had enough for lunch.
Okay. The share screen.
Although my
All right.
dogs had a few drinks earlier.
Hold on. Wait, where's it go? There. Look at that, Des.
Oh, oh my gosh. What
That's
about
the little girl, but she got like the neck and the wrinkles in the face. She looks like a little old lady.
or Chihuahua. Or Chihuahua in the picture. She didn't
That's
even
itty
know
bitty. That's itty bitty. She is so freaking cute. Oh, that's Sue holding her right there when Jamie took the pictures.
I would say, please tell me you're doing another picture of Itty Bitty. You gotta prep her up and make her really, really like out there.
She's adorable.
Yeah, she is. She's she looks like a little old lady.
We're trying to sell her here.
See, these are the dogs that are left. This is Chip. He's still left. I thought he'd be one of the first ones gone, and I thought Itty Bitty would be one of the first ones gone. But we have Chip and Dennis and Itty Bitty.
Who
I like
named him Dennis?
Oh, you okay, John?
I named him
I could
Dennis.
afford it. I'd buy one from you.
Dennis, the one with the two brown and brown eyes.
Yeah, Dennis is this one right here.
Boy, too.
He was the darkest. He was the darkest of all the puppies. Okay, this may seem a little bit racist, guys. I'll go ahead and tell you. Okay, I have a real good friend of mine. Okay, and his name is Dennis. Okay, he's a Marine as well. Okay, he's more like a brother to me. Okay, he is. Jamie's explaining it. He is biracial. Okay, he's half black, half white. And like I said, and anybody that was in the service honestly knows there's no freaking such thing as color. And any
My brother's half black and half white. One of my brothers.
So does your friend Dennis have white down the nose and black around the eyes?
say what? I'm sorry.
I said, does your friend Dennis have white down the nose and black on the eyes?
No, but
Well-
here's the anybody that was in the military knows there's no such thing as color. We all bleed red and everything else. And no matter, I was stationed with Hispanics, with Vietnamese, with black people, with white people, with all different kinds of people. Okay. And my dad was in the Army, and I grew up around all different kinds. I wasn't raised in a predominantly white neighborhood or anything else. Okay. So I am like but anyways, with Dennis, he's like a good old boy. Okay. He was adopted. He has like 19 brothers and sisters or 18 brothers and sisters and stuff like that. Dennis does, but he was adopted by a white family. Okay. And he wears boots and listens to country music and everything else. He's just a good old boy. Okay. And the thing is Dennis messes with me and I mess right back with Dennis, and it's like water off a duck's back. We don't get upset or anything else what the other person says. And so, I told Dennis, I said, one of these puppies are darker than all the other ones and stuff. And I'm like, you know what I named him? He's like, Dennis, and started laughing because he knew exactly where I was going with it.
That's cute.
And so that's why.
I thought maybe you named him Dennis because he's a menace.
No, and that's why I named him Dennis. But Dennis loves it,
Sweet.
There is though. There is Rachel in the Navy though. You have submariners and you have the real Navy.
But yeah, I mean, and I love the fact that, you know, like I said, Dennis is like a brother of mine.
Oh, buddy.
Hoorah, squirrel. He's like a brother of mine and everything, and he has been on here. If y'all remember back when we had the electric dog collars, Dennis, you gotta watch that, Des. It's freaking hilarious.
Hey, they lit Eddie up.
But me and Andrew and Dennis all wore the electric shock collar or whatever, while the other one had the remote control doing it and stuff like that.
Man.
And so it was freaking hilarious.
If I
Did you do a
remember,
video on it?
Huh?
Did you do a video on it?
it was
Yeah,
alive.
it was alive. Me and Andrew and Dennis. Hoorah, Poker Rossi. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
I missed that one.
Hey, did you see Squirrel came in too?
Yeah, I said squirrel. I said hoorah, squirrel.
Okay.
Zippy came in too.
Oh,
Hey, Gary, that doesn't look like a goat.
Zippy. Zippy?
Yeah,
I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
the cat.
Oh, the cat. The cat. Yeah.
Aw. Hi, kitty.
Hey, Zippy.
Hoorah, Mona did what?
Mona.
Go ahead, Gary. Say it.
Mona did what?
That's why
I
you're
thought with Big Matt was here also. He came in when you were gone.
I said hoorah, Big Matt.
My
And I said
apologies.
hoorah, Randy.
Hey, big
My
man.
apologies.
What's up, Randy?
See, I told you Sammy would be in here for 2 minutes, say hi, and leave.
Yeah,
I know him.
Is Big Matt going to be at the meetup?
Yes.
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
At his, look, right here. Whoop, over on the other side of Jason Pessner and
I was
Can't
going to
see.
send.
Below me.
I was going to send Jamie an email with my logo on it, but I don't know if you guys can do anything with it. If it's in
what do you
an
mean?
email.
Is it a digital? Is it a
No,
digital copy?
it's just one that someone they made it for me and then sent it to me in the text.
Yeah, but
message.
it's a digital copy though. Send it to me real quick.
Don't know your.
It's devildog.dv disabled vet at gmail.com. Devildog.dv at hoorah, Phil. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Hi,
Right.
Phil.
Devildog.dv at gmail.com.
I'm back
Welcome back there, Jack.
watching stupidity happen outside. Like,
Well, why you want to watch stupidity happen outside when you can watch stupidity right here on
Right
the
here.
on the show?
Because it's more hands-on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This ain't right. Hold on. Stupidity right here on this show.
Hey, you're aiming at me. Oh,
He's
okay.
called you out.
No, I moved you out the way, Des, so I could do that.
I know. I had to wait though because I put it on YouTube so that I can see the chat faster. So yeah.
Wait, did she drop the link? Jamie was going to drop the link of it.
What's your line?
Quint, let's get back on track. Tammy's butt.
What Quint say?
Tammy
Wait,
got
wait.
a nice butt.
Did Jamie drop your email? Or you?
Yeah,
yeah.
she dropped the link of the shot collar video.
No. Yeah, I see that.
I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna put that up there with my other 20 tabs.
Wow, that's an hour and
There you
20
go.
minutes long.
There you go, Ed. She dropped hers, I dropped mine.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, hold on.
Don't you have
Let's see.
your email on here, Eddie? Well, you
Yeah,
can-
I mean, my email's on my about page there, Gary. But the thing is
You got Eddie, Ed, and 29 take your picture.
Eddie, I'll be back. If anybody wants to come up in the panel, you can kick me out.
Hey, Jack, I can have like freaking, what, 11, 12, 13 people?
Something like that. Yeah.
12, I think, but
I'm jelly.
don't we head out in about 12, 13 minutes?
No, we're gonna go into your.
Well, I mean, from this live, we're going over to the next live. At least I am. I don't know if
This was actually a funny live. Let's see.
Lord off. Well, he's on my phone and I'm on my computer.
Oh.
Is that Dennis?
That's Dennis.
Rotten right.
Okay.
That's Dennis's dog. Yeah, but he's got another one too. He's got a bigger one. What kind is Marine? And his dog's name's Marine.
James, to answer your question, man, it
Look
wasn't
how
by
short your hair
choice.
is.
I got out in 2011.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
I had put in paperwork to lat move from aircraft maintenance over to EOD, explosive ordnance disposal.
Yeah, see my haircut there?
We were down. The Marine Corps was downsized from 220,000 to 200,000 Marines, and I kind of got pushed
Okay,
out.
put that around your neck.
All said, of course, you want to see me pissed off. Want to see me piss myself? I already went to the bathroom, Paul. It ain't gonna happen today.
Nancy, I'm deleting your comment.
What Nancy said.
She said no. She's the only one that said
man.
no. She was on your side. She don't want to see you get shocked. Hey, and this is his woman.
Hey, bro, give me this. Give me the remote. Hold on, let me put it on first.
No, you put it on. That's his
Don't
woman.
shock me, all right?
That's his woman.
I don't
that
trust Eddie
that said
much,
put
you
it
know
on
what I'm
him.
All right, y'all got to go watch that when you got time.
Fasten it up.
It's funny.
I don't trust him that
It almost makes me feel like you guys need to do
Hey,
the
don't shock me when I'm putting it on, right?
I'm
I
not gonna
Dude,
shock you while you're putting it on.
don't trust
a woman who's in labor.
you. Still don't trust
That thing with the go on the stomach, you guys have to feel all
you. Drunk
I'm
and
saying
Chef.
that we
You ain't right, Eddie.
labor.
But let's see.
Hey, Chef, you know
All
how
right.
you know how I am.
All right, but anyways, it's funny, and he gets shocked, and Andrew gets shocked, and I get shocked.
Check your email, Eddie.
Here's the thing, remember.
Quint, nice hair. Do it. Do what, Quint? I got my ponytail going. See, bro? Got it. I'm waiting. Hoorah, Bruce. Thank you for coming in, bro. Thank you for being a member.
That's awesome. Thank you for being a member for 25 months, Jerry.
Yes, Jerry. Thank you for being a member for 2 years and a month. I appreciate that, brother.
Wait, is Bruce coming to the meetup, right?
Yes, Bruce is coming to the meetup.
Did he send you a logo?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't got his. Jamie might have his logo. Come to think of it.
Jamie just said that Ed. Oh wow, nice.
What I miss? Ed, what?
$100 from Clint.
Nice,
Do
Quentin.
it.
Hey, Quint. I appreciate it, brother. I mean, but I gotta save the hair, bro. He wants me to shave my hair, but I gotta save it for
kids.
I gotta save it for the kids. Wigs for kids.
Quinn, dude, he's got to grow his twice as long to make up for the lack in the front. So, just it's all good.
Oh.
Well, Gary,
Legs.
what
Shut
about
up,
Gary?
Gary.
Did you get it, Eddie?
Did I get what? Hold on. Give me a second.
Ow.
What was you saying? What was you saying, Gary?
Nothing. I didn't say.
No, I haven't. I didn't think so, Gary.
I ain't
I
said
want to know which
I haven't got it yet, Ed.
Oh, Jamie said
Maybe-
it'll work.
Okay.
So she got it. not
Jamie,
you.
forward it to me because I ain't got it.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I
you
sent it to your email.
It's in your
Who do
email.
Well, to be fair, anything you send to him is really for her.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in the wrong email. Hold on. Who? Oh. What up, DJ?
Jamie said it will work at because don't worry about it.
Hey, DJ's got a shirt on tonight. He's not doing his OnlyFans page. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's doing his OnlyFans page. Oh, my God.
Now I got
You
to
show him that. You show him, DJ.
Yeah, then put that up and put
Jamie, I will get a hold of you and discuss some things I would like you to do. Eddie knows all about it.
I do.
Yeah, we
Don't
talked
tell
about it.
him.
We did.
Eddie, really?
And you talk to him,
You're
he
old, but
forgets.
not that damn old.
Jamie. Hey,
Ed, you didn't tell
hey,
Jamie because Edward forgets it.
It's obvious because we had a private conversation.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jamie's got a mind like a steel trap. She remembers
Hey.
everything.
hold on a minute, guys. Give me a second.
Jerry.
How y'all like that?
That
That
was
was cool. I like
There's
that.
There's another one too. Hold on one second.
Somebody help me with mine, Eddie.
Started for November 12th. Congratulations.
Dang, Scott's been a member for a year.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
All right. Did you create that or did Ralph create that?
What are you saying, Gary?
I'm asking who created it.
What are you saying? Are you saying I'm not smart enough to create that or something?
If I was saying you weren't smart enough, I wouldn't ask if you created it, or I wouldn't ask if Ralph created it.
No, it's
Hey.
Ralph.
All right.
Who do you think created it, Gary?
I think it was probably Ralph, but I'm asking if you created it.
No, I didn't create it. Ralph created it.
Yeah,
All right, Ralph.
didn't you see Ralph say, did you get the videos, Eddie?
Do what? What was that, Des?
Ralph had put in chat, did you get the videos, Eddie? Hint, hint, those videos were the ones that he sent them.
All right, Ralph, I need to talk with you on. I got an idea for a video I'd like to have done.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Somebody help me with
Is
mine.
Is it for you or is it for like Operation Rendezvous, Gary?
We could use it for both. But I got a specific thing I would like to have done.
No. Ralph's my friend.
Hey, I met Ralph before you.
It doesn't
I met
matter.
him before you guys did.
It doesn't matter.
You met
Ralph's
Ralph.
I know
I knew myself before I knew
I know I met
anything.
him before Eddie did.
DJ, why DJ leave?
I don't know.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah,
you got to remember I was on your live before I was on Eddie's live.
that's right.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
no,
Yeah, that's right.
no.
And I was actually on one of Eddie's lives way before I even knew who Belt Loop 29 was.
Like that matter.
It does matter.
Whatever, Gary.
And now every time I see a 29, I try to change it to 30.
That just means I'm in your head, Ed.
No, you don't want to. Trust me, you don't want to be inside there.
Hey, I don't even got a rent space. I'm living there rent
Is there
free.
ever something about that? Hey, Chris. Good to see ya. You're still scared, Carnegie?
Trying to
Oh,
use
DJ
the
says
word.
because the stuff messed up. But listen to this. My neighbor next door got a tree cut down next to her house because I wasn't going to attempt it because if it would have fell the wrong way, I asked the guy to come over and give me a price for my tree. He looks at it and goes, "So you just want it dropped on the ground on both properties?" I'm like, "Yeah, my neighbor already knows. I'll clean it up. Just drop it on the ground." He goes, "Okay, $2,000. I looked at him. I go, "You're the most expensive person I've ever heard of that would cut a tree down for $2,000. He's like,
Dang.
"What do you mean?" I go, "I've been charged. I was asked for $1,000 just to cut it down, and you're saying $2,000? You're not cleaning it up."
That's what they charge around here.
Well, if I wasn't so freaking scared of heights, and I may have to figure out how to overcome it, I'll climb this stupid thing myself.
No,
I
see
have,
here.
I have trees in the back that need to go because it's in between townhouses, and the neighbor's trees like into my tiny little backyard. It's like all pine needle and poison ivy and broken trees from my neighbors. So I need all that out, and then half a tree broke off in one of my neighbor's house, but I didn't have
Okay.
to pay for it. I asked them, but I still the other half is still in the ground.
All right, guys. It's time.
Sorry
Sorry to end it. Cut y'all short, but y'all can continue to on Gary's live. Did you set up the redirect, Gary?
I did.
Okay. Thanks for showing up, Gary. Go ahead and start yours. We'll be over shortly. Ed, if you notice, I got yours right there, Ed.
Yeah, it kind of looks funny right there, though.
Where is it?
Well, I did that to mess with Gary. I put it over Bell Loop 29. So that's why I put it there to mess with him.
Okay, now I see it. That's funny.
Yeah, but he did't see it. So.
Yeah, looks like you might have to push everything over like a little bit. Like everybody's almost touching each other.
Well, here's the thing, though. Half of this is done as a background, and then like Mark Kratz, Ed, Sold on RV Life, and Rooted in Texas, I just added to OBS and put it there. I can put Ed on my chest, you know. That'd be super Ed.
What about between? Oh no, it might get you in the face. What about between Pest Hunter and below Pest Hunter?
Pest Hunters and what?
Below Pest Hunter.
Right.
Or,
Pest Hunter?
Keep coming down. If you can lift those other two up just a little bit, it may fit right
You can't
in
lift
there.
them up. You can't lift them up.
No, that's what I'm telling y'all. I can't.
Oh, okay.
There's
So,
half of it's on a screen. I created and it's there already. And there's Rooted in Texas here, Ed, Sold on RV Life, Mark Kratz that are added after the fact. I think that's it. And so those are on OBS. That's just there that I can move around and stuff. The rest of them, maybe I'll just do a whole blank sheet and put everybody's like this and just be able to move them around, resize them, whatever else.
But
So,
can
guys,
you-
I want-
Yeah, there's a few of them that are too big.
I'm sorry.
There's a few of them that are too big that you can like bring down a little bit. If you
Yeah,
really do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might have to redo the whole thing and just leave them on OBS to where I can do it. Anyways, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Belloop 29 is live. It's going to automatically redirect you over to his live, so stay right there on the YouTube side. I want to thank Arlene, Bat 13, Major Belloop 29, Major Jerry, Butler Family Farms, Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline, Devil Dog's Keeper, DJ's Cartoon Universe, M. Buglet, John, Hunting and Stuff with JJ. Just seen you. Thanks, John. Outdoors with Big Matt, my BFW, Quentin Nelson, and thank you for the super chat, Quint. My Master Sergeant Bruce, Shooting Star, Mississippi. Hey, Chris, Square County Homestead, didn't see you. Traveling with Special Abilities, Major Ralph Webb's Web. Thanks for everything you do, brother. Everybody go to his website, www.southernqa.com. Carnegie, Miss Captain Andale Homestead. I seen her pop up. Thank you for being here. And I think that's it. I think I got everybody. If not, I'm sorry. I love y'all. And I may or may not be live next Saturday because I'll be having surgery on Friday. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I might be left-handing it, on the mouse and stuff. We'll see. Anyways, until next time, Semper Fi. I love y'all. And Devil Dog out.